We all went for our own reasons. My reason was no better or more particular than the rest. It was just mine, and you had your reason. And those revolutionaries had theirs, and they inspired us. And you know why? Because they were doing what we secretly wanted to do. Locked in our mansions or even middle-class houses in the United States, or in a polluted city like Beijing, there existed a man in his early 30s who had not experienced the deep dark world for what it was and what it held, like that flight into Beirut in January, the first month after the year of the Revolution, when there was the most amazing full moon flight of clouds and bliss and light, while the cabin lights were off, as if I was drifting through a fairy tale that could not be told. And 2011 was over anything. The year that I said everything I needed to say for now. We were behind your front lines, sometimes on them, but never doing the fighting. There were those of us coming from normal households, from the same places every one of our idols, and people we heard and read about or saw who inspired us to reach out for experiences and life we could never find in our home countries. We all found it there, and those who needed more, who did not find or have yet to find what they are looking for, they carried on to places like Syria, and perhaps I will catch up with them at some point. This is not a game I am speaking of, it is life. It is the truest life I ever know and will ever know in this life. It is an experience so pure as to be unexplainable. The details are in the experience, in the fragments and thoughts I ever know and will ever know in this life. It is an experience so pure as to be unexplainable. The details are in the experience, in the fragments and thoughts and journals and pieces of emails and SMS messages and Facebook messages and Skype conversations, and in the videos and in the artifacts I collected while in country, partly to prevent them from being destroyed and partly for myself. I thought I deserved something, that I deserved to take a piece of the country away with me. A country where I spilled a few drops of blood for reasons I still cannot explain. It is the experience of war, and the pieces become like bits of salt and bits of sugar. Both bits are good, but it's the sugar that I take away. Between the bits of salt, I pull the sugar out of it. I am not talking about optimism, I am talking about what is useful. The information that I am not talking about optimism, I am talking about what is useful. The information that can be applied and taken for someone else to deal with and change again. And yourself is all you have to contribute to this world, to the world of influence and surroundings and otherness outside yourself. But the world inside is all you have to contribute. Especially that innocence of understanding, however, it is all anyone has to contribute to the world. From this hour I ordain myself loosed of limits and imaginary lines, going where I list, my own master, total and absolute, listening to others, considering well what they say, pausing, searching, receiving, contemplating, gently but with undeniable will, divesting myself of the holds that would hold me. I inhale great draughts of space. The east and the west are mine, the north and the south are mine. Here is realization. Here is a man tallied. He realizes here what he has in him, the past, the future, majesty, love. If they are vacant of you, you are vacant of them. I swear to you there are divine things more beautiful than words can tell. Allons, we must not stop here. However sweet these laid-up stores, however convenient this dwelling, we cannot remain here. However sheltered this port, and however calm these waters, we must not anchor here. However welcome the hospitality that surrounds us, we are permitted to receive it but a little while. Listen, I will be honest with you. I do not offer the old smooth prizes, but offer rough new prizes. These are the days that must happen to you. You shall not heap up what is called riches. You shall scatter with lavish hand all that you earn or achieve. You but arrive at the city to which you are destined. You hardly settle yourself to satisfaction before you are called by an irresistible call to depart. You shall be treated to the ironical smiles and mockings of those who remain behind you. What beckonings of love you receive, you shall only answer with passionate kisses of parting. You shall not allow the hold of those who spread their reached hands toward you.
Vamos,